Should you forgive a narcissist? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Dr. Sareen, deals with narcissistic recovery and survival program. Today we are going to discuss about the topic that affects so many people, especially the victim of narcissism. We are exploring the reasons for why forgiving a narcissist may not be a always best course of an action. So, without any further delay, let's dive into 5 reasons why you shouldn't forgive a narcissistic person. So, number 1, manipulation and exploitation. The reason resolved around the narcissist tendency to manipulation and exploitation. Others, narcissists are the masters of twisting the situations into suit their own needs and desires. By forgiving them too easily, you to risk falling back into that web of the seed, giving to another chance to hurt you by physically, mentally, financially. So that's what it's always manipulation and exploitation is done in case of narcissistic people. So if you make them to forgive, if you feel forgive to them, they will manipulate you. Of course they will manipulate you and exploit you whenever they need you, whenever what situation to make their own needs and desires by forgiving him. So be careful. Number 2, lack of genuine remorse. Unlike individuals who genuinely feel remorse for their actions. So that's what second point. So here narcissists rarely exhibit true remorse. We all human beings have true remorse, but this narcissist, they doesn't have their true nature. So what they hear happening, they apologize superficially or simply manipulate you into thinking they are sorry without any genuine remorse for giving. Them only enables their destructive behavior to continue unchecked, precipitating a toxic cycle. So that can be damaging to your emotional well-being. So here it's happening the same way that they knows only to manipulate you, the explosion to you. So they only apologize on superficially, but in their inner mind nothing is changed. They are the same person what you are seeing in your primary phase or your experience before. That person didn't change. That you should understand. Number 3, boundary violations. So narcissists often have disregard for boundaries, both personal and emotional. Forgetting a narcissist without setting and enforcing him boundaries can make you vulnerable to further manipulation and control. So here is that we should set our boundaries against this narcissist. That is, of course, we have to do. But in case of narcissist, it's nothing. It cannot do, because we forgiving them. So we giving to free mind or free movement in their actions. So it's damage you severely. It's important to recognize that their behavior is unlikely to change, and by forgiving them too readily, you risk exposing yourself to additional harm, the repeated patterns. So same repeated patterns will happen, but you are giving your life is on risk. That's what happening in here. 4th point, repeated patterns of behavior narcissists tend to exhibit consistent patterns of manipulation, emotional abuse and exploitation. By forgive them without any consequences, you inadvertently enable them to repeat the same harmful action without any incentive for personal growth or change. That's what here, because we already experienced this and all. By forgiving them, we are giving second chance to them. So they will grow with their same pattern of level, and it will be more poisonous to you if you forgive them. So you should remember to forgive them, because they never change. We should not think that they will change later. They never change. Their systems, their patterns, everything will be same only they are thinking, they are telling in superficially only that I changed and I never be person, I never be the person before what you saw. That's what they will tell in superficially, but it doesn't happen. They remain the same person who they are. 5th point, protect your own well-being. Last but not least, forgiving a narcissist can hinder your own emotional healing and well-being. Holding on to anger and resentment is not healthy, but forgiving a narcissist prematurely can be equally detrimental. It is essential to prioritize your own mental health and self-care before considering forgiveness. Sometimes it is necessary to this distance yourself from narcissistic influence of a narcissist in order to heal and regain your sense of self. Here it's happening. We have the ability to heal our whatever happens, that abuse, trauma, everything will heal there on ourselves, because our body have capacity to heal its own self. So what happening? We are expecting more traumas, and because we are giving second chance, we are forgiving them. That's why they are again influence our life, and it will make more traumas in your life, but it doesn't heal. And that previous traumas and the trauma, serious traumas again happening to you, it's always be remain in your mind and it never heal. That's why you should not forgive them, because they will make more dramas and more traumas into your life. They never change. Forgiving a narcissist is a complex and deeply personal decision. While forgiveness is a noble, but it's crucial to consider the unique dynamic of narcissistic relationship. Actually, forgiving is the good quality of a human being, but not in the case of narcissist. You can forgive the normal person because they will understand your value. But these people, if you forgive them, they will devalue you. They doesn't understand your value, your affection to them, but they never understand. They understand that you are a not worthy person, you are worthless. That's why you coming back to them. So consider the unique dynamic of narcissistic relationship. Manipulation, lack of genuine remorse, boundary violation, repeated patterns of behavior, and protecting your own well-being are all valid reasons. Protecting your own well-being are all valid reasons. That's what I said before. Why you may choose to not forgive a narcissist. Remember, it's essential to prioritize your own mental health and surround yourself. This is the very important, because your mental health is very important, as well as your physical health, and your surroundings health, mental health also depend on you. If you are not well, that will affect your surrounding system, especially your kids, your parents, everyone it will affect. So friends, everyone it will affect. That's what you should be you should be helped in case of physical and mental. So with supportive individuals who genuinely care about your well-being. So that's all for today's episode. So if you found this information is very helpful, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel for most insightful content I will make again. So so many people are telling my accent is not not good. You can't hear or you cannot understand my accent because it's not American accent. So if you have that problem, please on your that subtitle button, then you can see it in English, so you can understand easily. So I will make more most insightful content again. So please share your thoughts and comments, everything in comment box, because I love it to answer it, so we can make a interaction between you and me. So I love that that also. So that's all today's. Bye and stay happy.